What's going on YouTube? I'm back here to do another video. I haven't made a video in quite a while actually. It's because I've been incredibly busy with exams and school commitments. But anyway, that's all finished now because I'm on my half term. But yeah, let's just get into this video. Now this video is probably going to be called out now people who I would cut from TNA. As you know, TNA is experiencing big changes, big names coming in, trying to, as we know, that they move into Monday nights. They came off a good pay-per-view actually. I will actually give TNA credit. They put on Against All Odds, that tournament. Elijah Burke, D'Angelo Dinero is actually getting a big push in TNA. They think he's going to be a great star because he has a good flexible gimmick, and that gimmick can make him anything he wants. He can be heel, he can be good. Any storyline will be good for that gimmick, if you know what I mean. Something like Doc Pepper said about the gimmick. It's flexible. But yeah, Against the Odds was pretty good. I watched last week's Impact, which was good as well. I think I prefer to watch Impact on the internet, and I can skip through it because I haven't got Sky Plus HD, or Sky Plus, which I can freeze and fast forward. But TNA, I'd rather watch it on the internet because I can watch it at my own pace, and I just enjoy it more because I can fast forward when it gets boring. But TNA Impact, TNA Against the Odds was good. If I had to give TNA Against the Odds a mark, I'd probably give it a 5.5 out of 10, 6, which is quite good. When I start rating pay-per-views again, I'm going to be harder on my marks because I think that comparing this day and age to 2001, 2002 pay-per-views. I think people are being too generous what they're giving their marks to. So when I start rating pay-per-views again, I will be a bit more harsh. Anyway, let's get on to the topic of the video, which is people who I'd cut from TNA roster. Okay, for the first person I would cut from the TNA roster would probably be Amazing Red. He's probably got the worst mic skills in history. Check out his Hermes hot seat. He was like, he can't even. He got probably the worst mic skills ever. I mean, his mic skills are absolutely atrocious. Yes, he brings stuff to the X Division, but as we know, the X Division means jack shit now. I mean, it really does. I mean, the TNA X Division has just been pushed downhill. It's below the Knockout Tag Team Division. I mean, the Knockout Tag Team Division gets more time than the X Division. So yeah, Amazing Red, I mean, he's just useless. Brian Kendrick, why the hell they brought him in for no reason? They just wanted to have a big surprise at Genesis, brought him in, no point in having him. He's still got the WWE style. I think Brian Kendrick is actually quite overrated. He's got all these chances to show us what we can do at the TNA pay-per-view, but he just comes out as boring, and, he's not that great, actually. But, Brian Knobbs, saw their Against the Odds match. I mean, it was a joke. I mean, since I saw Brian Knobbs mentoring on that Hulk Hogan Celebrity Championship Wrestling program, that just kills it for me. It just kills all his credibility as a wrestler I can take seriously. But get rid of Brian Knobbs. Everybody wants that. Brutus Magnus, he's robotic. Crap. His mic skills are terrible. Very wooden. He's too big for the X Division, but there's no room for him on the main event level. Consequences Creed, he was brought in by AJ Styles. He's done absolutely nothing. The high-flying wrestler is quite boring. He's paired with Jay Lethal. Yeah, they're just simply boring. As I go down... oh yeah, I won't release Daniels, but how about Daniels? He main evented a TNA pay-per-view Final Resolution. Then he lost. He's been so demoted that he's just probably fallen worse than anybody. He's probably fallen worse than, I don't know, Christian has fallen. I mean, he main evented a pay-per-view against AJ Styles. He then lost a second match in to a jobber, Sean Morley, and then the following pay-per-view he wasn't even on it. So he went from main eventing the pay-per-view to losing to a jobber to missing the pay-per-view. I mean, TNA, the same as Samoa Joe. Spoiler alert, spoiler. He's lost to Orlando Jordan on this past TNA Impact. I mean, that's probably another one I'll release. Orlando Jordan. He's got a very stiff and rigid, not smooth at all. He's not. I don't know what people see in Orlando Jordan. He's absolutely crap. I mean, Orlando Jordan. I mean, he's not been. He was good when he was the chief of staff with JBL, but he's nothing. And he's lost and Samoa Joe lost. So that seems to be the trend. They lose to AJ Styles in the main event, and then they lose to Orlando Jordan. Same with D'Angelo Dinero thing, Bob, what he did on after Genesis. Anyway, so I'll release. Well, I won't release Daniels, but I'm just making note that Daniels has been, Dr. Stevie. I mean, he's not been credible since he lost to Abyss. He's just a waste of time. Release him. Eric Young, he's a very one-dimensional character. I have no idea what his character is supposed to be. He's supposed to be this American-hating douchebag, but then he comes out saying Hulk Hogan, the ultimate American, is his hero. I mean, it's crap. Homicide, just a card filler, terrible, get rid of him. Jay Lethal is overplasted gimmick. This rip-off gimmick of Jack Batista run its course about 2 years ago. I mean, 1980s want their gimmick back. Yeah, Jay Lethal, 1980s called, they want their gimmick back. Get rid of Jay Lethal. He was boring and bland beforehand, so he's just, no point. Jeff Hardy, I have no idea what he's doing, but, he just did it to spite WWE for not taking the mick out of him. Jerry Sags, I mean, in the name Jerry Sags, I mean, just get rid of him, waste of time. Jesse Neal, he's like a CAW, you create a character on the PlayStation or Xbox for SmackDown vs. Raw. He looks like one of them gone wrong. I mean, Jesse Neal, come on, man, just give it up. I mean, if he did this thing for the USS Cole Vintage, it was a vintage thing he did, Michael Cole Vintage, well, it has his crappy jokes anyway, but, yeah, but he's just, gone wrong with his terrible tattoos, his, looks like Grandpa Sully, I mean, with his haircut, I mean, just get rid of him. Kevin Nash, yeah. Kiyoshi doesn't speak a word of English. People say he's got good ring skills, but I don't think he has. He's quite boring and bland, and, Orlando Jordan, get rid of him, terrible. Raven, he was used for one Impact, and then used for one pay-per-view. If you just look at this, look how he was standing on the January 4th when him and Dr. Stevie went against Mac Morgan and Hernandez. Just please, just look at his body posture. He just could not be asked, but he could not be bothered to wrestle. You could just tell. Rhino, he's not been significant since 2005. Sean Morley, no idea why they brought him in. He's not been. I mean, the 1990s wants their star back. I mean, get rid of Sean Morley. Shannon Moore, have no idea. Shark Boy, waste of space, waste of time. Get him off my thing. Tom Coe, out of shape. Get rid of him. Out of shape. Out of the Knockouts. Lacey Von Erich, everybody knows why I want to get rid of him. Her, not him, her. So yeah, that's about all the people. Yeah, so that's about all the people. Oh yeah, and probably Suicide. Get rid of the character. I don't know why people think Kaz is so boring. I don't think Kaz is boring at all. When he was before he turned into the Suicide character, when he was released, he really grabbed my attention as a future main event star. Having that ladder match with Christian, the world title matches with Samoa Joe, the X Division Championship match at Slammiversary 08. I mean, he's just great. Get rid of Suicide, bring back Kaz. Anyway, so yeah, that's the people who I would cut in TNA Wrestling. Hopefully this video is not dragged on a bit, but yeah, those are people who I'd cut in TNA Wrestling. So yeah, keep subscribing. Have a nice day. See you later.